Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I can't believe I've not filmed in so long. So I know I've been sort of putting up vlogs every now and again, but I am back, I am set up, I can film. Hallelujah. Yes, I really missed it. I so missed it. I was thinking this morning of when was the last time I actually filmed a video, and I think it was about early November, maybe? I think it was early November. So I'm happy to be back and ready to film. The setup is not as good as my old setup, but there is a plus here. I'm actually at my desk, so I've got all of my brushes and everything around me, so if I think of something I can be like, oh, and just get it out. Anyway, today's video is going to be a kind of roundup of things I've loved in 2015, because I know I might be a bit late on this bandwagon, but I just went through my drawers and picked out things that I've loved from the beginning of the year all the way up until the end, and I've just loved continuously through the year. So I'm gonna sort of start with the way I would put things on my face. I have a whole heap of stuff over here. It's over here, so I'm gonna be grabbing it. I'll try and make it as quick as possible, but it might be a long video, and I'm probably going to ramble a little bit through it because it's my first video back, so, you know, allow that. Right, I have to start with, I'm going to be so annoying just like grabbing over here, but whatever. I have to start with skincare first. So not last year now, the year before, so 2014, I was dealing with really bad acne breakouts all around my chin and all up here, and I was just like, oh. So January, February time last year, I started trying the Neutrogena Visibly Clear range, this stuff here, and I did it in sort of, this is a face wash, this as like a cleanser with cotton pads, and then the moisturiser, which is this is a new one, the oil-free moisturiser, and this has kept my it's kept my skin super clear. So using these three products together have been amazing for my skin over the past year, and I'm still using them, I'm still very loyal to them, but in between using them, once a week I could do a face mask, and I've used the a clay mask. I think it is the Sanctuary Spa one from Boots, and that's amazing because it's like the warming one, so it's warm, and also a scrub which I threw away when we were moving. I know, so I thought I'm gonna have to go and buy a new one, and I think it was a Clean and Clear daily scrub, so I use that once a week to just sort of get all the dead skin away from me. But also this can be used as a mask. This is the 2-in-1 wash and mask, so when my skin has really flared up around here, usually around the time of the month, I'll put this on and leave this for about 15 minutes and wash it off, and it really works. So this skincare range has been amazing to me, and I started using that about January time last year, and yeah, I've not used anything else because it's just helped my skin a lot. Right, next I'm gonna do foundation. Yeah, let's do foundation. So if you've been watching my channel for a long time, well, for a long time, like last year, you'll know the foundation that I discovered around April. I think it was when I visited back the UK, so around Easter time, and I bought these bad boy foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte foundations. Now I have this in every single colour. Since moving back to England and it being winter, my skin has gone super pale, so I'm now number 10 porcelain, but before that I was using 11 ivory, and then before that was 12 natural rose. This is great for summertime because it wasn't orange, but it was, so a really pale person gets a tan. That's number 12 for me, but in a minute I'm number 10. So oh yeah, number 10, this one. So I do have them in all these shades. It just proves to me that I must love them so much if when I go into the drugstore I don't really want to try anything new, because I know if I buy it I'm going to use it. And I've been through, oh my god, I have been through so many of these, so yeah, absolutely love them. And on the topic of foundation, on the topic of L'Oreal Infallible range, The powder, amazing. I've absolutely been loving this powder. It's so finely milled. This is what I set my under eyes with, and when I used this together, it doesn't oxidize, which is great, because I was finding a lot of the powders that I've been using on my under eyes recently have been just oxidizing my under eyes. So I'll have like big orange bits under my under eyes. So that's a problem I'm dealing with at the minute, but that's for another video. Yeah, the Infallible Matte powder has been awesome. It's just so smooth, and that's what I use to set my entire face. So I've been using that all year as well, because I remember I purchased this at the same time, and I've repurchased all year long. Now to put the product on with, where is it? I have absolutely used nothing but the Beauty Blender. I have an old one here and a new one here. That's what they look like. If you're wondering what a Beauty Blender looks like when you've used it for 6 months, it looks like this. It's not as pink anymore. But yeah, I've absolutely loved using this Beauty Blender. I bought it just before summer and I didn't like it. And I remember I did an applying, like not a first impression, it was like a full face makeup routine I filmed using the Beauty Blender, and that was around the time I started falling in love with it. And as much as I love brushes, because I have used some absolutely cracking brushes this year, I mean, I'll just mention one really quick, the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This one has been an amazing foundation brush, and obviously the, well, that's the Sigma one, the Zoeva buffing brush, that's another amazing one. So there's some brushes that were worth mentioning, but if I have to talk about putting foundation on and what I would always go to, it's the Beauty Blender. That's the thing I will always put my foundation on with. And then if I wanted to change, then I'll use the brushes, but it's always the Beauty Blender. Also, maintenance with the Beauty Blender, because you have to wet it every time. Leave it sitting out in something like I use this egg cup, because this is the quickest way to ruin your Beauty Blender, is by putting it in a drawer, you know, locking it away from air so it can't dry, and then it builds up bacteria. But if you wash it and put it back in an egg cup so the air will surround it and dry it and no bacteria can build, that's the best way to keep it like longevity, yeah. Okay, next. I'm rushing through these because I know I've got so many. I was thinking about bronzers and stuff, and the bronzer that I have really gone for, because I remember the year before I was using this one a lot. I mean, this one probably should get chucked away now. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, and oh my god, that was 2014 this, and I absolutely leathered that one. How Manchester am I getting now? I leathered it! So this year it was the Essence Sun Club for light skin bronzer, and I have that on today, and I've really been loving this past year. It's been amazing. It's been the bronzer that I've gone for. It's not too orangey, because a lot of problems I have, because I'm really fair skin, is sometimes the bronzers can be too orange, whereas it's not too orange, so it gives a nice shadow, but it also gives a really good bronzing as well. So loving that. That has been something that I've always gone to this year, and I remember at first I didn't like it because of the smell. It's really coconutty smell, because of its coconut smell, but now I love it, and it doesn't really bother me. It makes me feel like I'm on holiday or something. Next, I have to talk about my favourite eyeshadows of the years. I have tried so many eyeshadows this past year, because it was just something I wanted to get more into, because I wasn't really doing much with my eyes. So I decided to try a lot. One of the outstanding ones was this by Collection, this Eyes Uncovered nude palette by Collections. Now, talk about blendable. I mean, this product is amazing for blendability, the colour range, it's just amazing. So I've really enjoyed that this year, but hands down, it has to be my Kiko shadows. And if I had to pick, so I've got these ones here, but I have a couple of actual ones that I just loved. So I have this big Kiko thing. It's not all full because I take quite a lot of them out in this little Z palette. but I've loved using these, and I just change the most, what am I trying to say here? The ones I use all the time I put into this little Z palette, because I kind of leave this over here. But loving all of these because the pigmentation has been amazing, but the actual individual one I've been loving has been this nude one. This is in 222, and it is the most nudist basic bitch colour in the world, but I use this every single day as the first product that I put on my eyelids. I put it from the bottom of my eye, well, from my eyelid to my eyebrow, and it just gives me that neutralization before I put on any other colours. So I've absolutely been loving that. And then in the crease I have kind of start with that 222, and then I put this one in, which is 210, and it's an orangey brown, and it just gives a really nice transition colour. You can really build it up or not. So yeah, them two at the top there have been the two I've been loving, and I'm actually going to do a Kiko order online, because I know they've opened a Kiko store in the Trafford Centre, but I hate the Trafford Centre. Like, I hate going to the Trafford Centre. I would rather slit my own throat than go to the Trafford Centre. So I think I'm just going to do a Kiko order online and get like 2 or 3 of these, because they're amazing, and they're just that eyeshadow that I use every day regardless of what colour I am going to be putting on my eye. It's neutral and I use it every day. Okay, next, lips. So I have 2 lip products that I've absolutely been loving this year, and the first one is the PS Love, you can't see that, PS Love by Primark. It's their matte long lasting lipstick. I have it on today mixed with the other one that I'm going to talk about. I got this, when did I get this? I got this around April time maybe, when I did visit Primark somewhere, I can't remember, and I used it and I was like, oh my god, this lipstick is amazing. So this is it here. And then the lipstick that I have to mention, because I mix with every single colour, I always mix this lipstick. This is like my mixer lipstick. This is by the German brand P2. It's their Pure Colour lipstick, and it is in 110, and it is like this pink. You can see it's a well manky at the top because I do mix it with every colour. All the browns I get, all the reds, all the beiges, lipsticks I get, I'll always mix it with this one because it is just a glossy pink. You can't go wrong with a glossy pink to mix everything. But I won't wear this on its own. I use this as a mixing colour, so I mix it with everything. So yeah, lipsticks done. Next, I'm going to talk about fragrances. So I have had 2 favourite fragrances all year, to the point where everybody that knows me, well, all my friends in Germany, that was like my smell. So you know, when you know, and people have smells, have their own smell, and this perfume by S. Oliver called Soulmate is my smell, and I'm back in the UK now and I can get it, which I'm devastated, but lucky for me, Dave still goes on business back to Germany. It's a German company that he works for, so he's going to pick me up about 7 bottles of this when he goes back, which, yes, I love it. If not, I mean, I don't know if you can buy it online, I'm totally unsure, but if you can get your hands on this, do it. It lasts all day. It is so amazing. I think it was 16 euros for the actual perfume. I don't know how many mil this is. Must be about 30, yeah, 30 mil. I love it, I love it. It's my favourite perfume. It was my favourite perfume last year. I'm looking out here because a woman's just walked past with a dog, and I walked Taco this morning and I seen her, and it's an older woman and she has a really big Labrador and she cannot handle it at all. So me and Taco are just like walking along, and I see her and I'm sort of like, yeah, walking along, and the way she's pulling at that dog, I was kind of like, oh my god, the lead is gonna break. The dog wasn't even pulling that much, but this woman could just not handle this dog, and she was a really old woman and she just walked past, so yes. Anyway, side note, this next perfume is by Essence, and this has been my handbag perfume. So you know when you have a perfume that you put in your handbag, this has been the one. I've lost the lid a million times. I actually found it in a different bag today. I've lost this bit always falls off, but this smell is so nice, and I got this in, this is how long this perfume's last as a handbag perfume. There's quite a lot in it. I got this in the sales last January in my drugstore in Germany, and I got this with 2 nail varnishes. And if you go online, you can actually buy these perfumes and perfume sets, the Essence ones, and they're just amazing. I mean, for a cheaper brand, the perfume does stay and linger all day, and to the point where the other day I was just about to walk out the door and I was like, oh, I need some perfume, and I just pulled this out of my bag and put it on, and Dave actually commented and went, oh my god, you smell amazing. So yes, Essence Candy Shop, that was one of my faves as well, so I love them this year. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is moisturiser. Now, if you've been a follower of my channel for a while, you will know the exact moisturiser that I'm talking about. It is these moisturisers here, these Treacle Moon ones. I have so many of these moisturisers. So I have giant size ones, and I have handbag size ones, and yeah, I love them. They are so moisturising. Some moisturisers you can use and they just don't moisturise, they're all fragrance and they don't really do anything. These Treacle Moon ones are amazing, and the best thing about them is I liked that every season they brought a new scent out. I actually don't know if I can, I mean, I've read that I can get these in the UK, but in selective shops, I think you can get them in Waitrose, I think, which is like a more higher end supermarket. So I need to go and have a look, but I mean, I'm still cracking through these, let's be honest. I've still got quite a lot to get through here. Somebody asked me, do you actually ever go through them? And I was like, well, I do and I don't. Like, I've got through quite a lot. God, I can't speak. I've got through quite a lot of the smaller ones. And then I go out and buy the bigger ones, and then I'm just like, oh, for some reason they don't go down. So, I mean, this one's gone down quite a lot, but they're perfect, love them, the smells are amazing. So if you haven't tried Treacle Moon, moisturisers do. I'm not the biggest fan of their bath stuff or their shower gels and stuff like that, but their moisturisers, oh yes, love them a lot. So I guess that is it for all like the products that I loved in 2015. But one thing that I loved so much in 2015 was living in Germany. I lived in Germany from 2013, the end, till 2015, the end of that year. So it was 2 years I was there. I absolutely loved it. Being back in Manchester is amazing, and being back around my family and friends is great, and I love it, but I really do miss Germany. It was the best. Me and Dave have both said it was the best 2 years of our lives. We made some amazing friends. It was just so sad when we left, and I think knowing that we had to live in a hotel house when we got back here and find somewhere to rent, that was sad. And then getting in there and living there for 3 weeks and finding this house and moving in here, and knowing that I hadn't had all my stuff delivered to this house. And last Friday I got all my UK storage delivered, so I am finally at that place now where I can be like, all of my stuff is in one place, and I can finally settle and feel like, okay, I'm back in England. I've just had a roller coaster 2 years of just so much fun that now I have to make the best of being back in England, and I'm excited for that. You know, we're looking to buy a house. We're going to start viewing houses this week, so that's exciting. And there's just a part of me that's like, oh, I just want to relax, but obviously I'm not going to be able to relax until we find somewhere to buy. So that's exciting, and I'm going to get a car and get a job and all of that fun stuff now to look forward to doing, and just making the most of having my family and friends close to me, which, you know, don't get me wrong, I had some amazing friends in Germany, and I did, but it's nothing like being around the corner from your mum and your dad and your sister and brother and nieces. It's just amazing. So to, you know, sum up my time in Germany, it was the best time in the world, and I'm so glad that I did YouTube videos whilst I was there, because as much as my vlogs don't get that many views, and they don't, which I really don't mind, for me, I mean, it's the only reason I do them is for me, to look back on them, and it's just amazing. So yeah, I know I've been a bit MIA with this whole move, but I'm going to continue doing them. That was a big question that people asked me when I was moving back. Are you going to, you know, continue to do YouTube when you move back to England? And of course I am. I mean, I do this for myself because I really enjoy it. I enjoy talking about makeup, I enjoy doing my makeup, and even though I haven't been filming the whole time while I've been moving and everything, I've still been sitting at my desk and doing my makeup, or sitting in hotel rooms doing my makeup, you know. So yeah, I love makeup. I will continue to be doing my channel and throw in vlogs every now and again. As far as the house tour goes, I don't know if I'm going to do as much showing around my house as I did in Germany. I don't know. I guess you'll see it in the back of my vlogs and stuff, because if we're doing something fun, of course I'll vlog it. Yeah, everybody's fine. We're all fine. Me, Dave and Taco, we're enjoying being back, and that is that. And I'm going to stop rambling now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's so weird being back in front of a camera, but I'm loving it. I know the background is not amazing. I mean, I'm just in the bedroom, the bed is over there, but this is the way it is now, because I don't have my gorgeous light apartment anymore. Also, I'll see what the light is like when I edit this, and see if we need to get some light up in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support while I've been gone, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!